Cheers, guys. Back to the drawing board. While I have my sip, I'll have you take a look. This is a super long journal. It is, I think, 11 inches by 6 or 6.5. It's got magazine or Dollarama sketchbook, and then this is the sketchbook, and then the notebook. So it's got some lined and some blank pages. So let's get back into it. I decided to add some lace and add some ribbon just to make that a tuck. And I did so many fussy cuts. I'm hoping my thing will work here. And I wanted to put these longer fussy cuts into something, and that's why I decided to pick a longer page so that I could get my super long ones in there, because I think they're so pretty. I haven't done like a flowery, whoops, come on, I'm just starting here. I can do this. Come on, come on. Come on. All right. You know me, I just plop it down. You just plop it down. And what did I do with my tissue here? I need a tiny little tissue. Just using Bear's glue for this. It's nice and quick drying glue. All right, so I have those, and then let's just put these. Let's just put this one on this side. Everything that's on the table is fair game for this journal, and I want to use as much of it as I can. So you can't really read it. It's a digital download from Etsy. I might have kept the paper for it. Oh, this is one of them. I'm not sure if that is this one, but it's called My Porch Prints. My Porch Prints. I kept that just in case. I don't use them that often, but these ones I do like. The other ones that have a lot of the shading, I'm not really using that much. All right. I don't know if we need anything else on here. Do we want a word? I had some really cool little words. How about decisions? That works. I don't usually do just prompts for my journals, but I just found some pretty cool words in my magazine harvesting. I'm not sure if I'm going to list all the magazines I worked out of, but the one that I remember doing that I loved was Martha Stewart's party book. I love Martha Stewart. If you haven't seen her hilariousness, her roast that she joined, she's hilarious. So special occasions, this is a magazine that I found quite a few items for, but some of the other ones I've cut them out a while ago, so I couldn't really absolutely sure tell you where I got that. So I just wanted to do the greens here. I had some just greens here. What did I do with them? Oh, I wanted this one too. This is probably a Martha Stewart. She has super good quality. The magazine paper quality is fantastic. The photography is super duper good. Like, anybody that has watched anything with Martha Stewart, she's extremely fussy, and it shows in her magazines for harvesting. It's just fabulous. Okay, so let's just put that in the center. I never put anything in the center. And actually, you know what? Let's put a green in underneath it first. Let's just layer that one. I've started this new thing where instead of having 2 coffees in the morning, I'm having 1 coffee in the morning and 1 absolutely delicious coffee in the early evening or late afternoon, and it tastes so good. Okay, let's just get this on here. How about right there? Could have gotten a bigger one, but I'm happy with it. It's fine. It's totally fine. I haven't always, I think that's, what do I have on the front? Yes, I have always on the front. I think that's probably good. I've got to get this on one of the pages though. I really like that. So this is the heavy one, which is supposed to be for my pockets. So I think if I reinforce this, I will be able to make it into a belly band. So let's do that. Whoops, wait a minute. This is narrower than this, so I need to do this one. I may have missed it, so I'm going to make a few lines there. I just want to strengthen this just a little bit. Oh yeah, I got it in the right length. I just want to strengthen it a little bit. So that it can be a belly band. And this was a digital download from Etsy as well. This one with the, I don't have the paperwork for it though, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Just playing around. You'll very rarely see me do butterflies, so this is the second one, and I'm just going to put it on here. I'm not a big fan of butterflies. That is a very, 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 very common element. And just like my music notes that I've been working with for so long, I am so tired of music notes. And I am so tired of butterflies. It's a really simple, super simple focal point. And I'm not saying don't use it, but it's just everywhere. Everywhere. So I'm I'm not I'm trying not to use them, and I don't usually keep them. If I come across them, I usually send them away because I just can't be bothered with them anymore. You know what? I kind of like the waviness of that. Let's try to make that even more wavy. Sometimes it's almost a thing, and let's just make it almost more of a thing. And this could actually be a tuck, I suppose. Could that be a tuck? Yes, it could. So we got to reinforce that one as well. And that's what I have these leftover papers for from the previous project. Okay, so I'm gonna take that down. I'll just take this down right here, I think. That's better. Let's put our reinforcement on here. Once again, we're going smaller, so I have to put it on here. Come on, don't go off the edge. Come here. Get that up there, yep. And then I don't think I got it right to the bottom here. I'll just do it right on here. There we go. Just a little bit stronger so that it can be a tuck. Sorry, I have to hit myself. I am trying to get this fly, I tell you, it's driving me nuts. It knows my hands are busy. And it's a really grabby one because we're here in a where there's horses, a lot of horses. So that's a nice tuck, and I have some little square ones. Is this too much if I add this one as well? I kind of think it is, unless I add that green that I was looking for. I should have a small one here. Yeah, this one. I think I can fit that right in there. I'm gonna be so bruised up hitting myself trying to get that fly. I guess we got along quite well the whole summer until now, before they finally started to become a problem. I don't really know which way this goes. I think it's this way. I better get it down. It's gonna start drying on me. Yeah, that's fine. So this is 10 pages, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, okay, 16 pages. So So I have 1, 2, 3. Oh, I still have quite a few more to go. So let's, I really like this one actually, and let's try to straighten that out. I must have gotten close enough that I scared it off now. I'm sure this is a Martha Stewart 1, 2. See how clear, absolutely crystal clear those flowers are. I'm going to take that in a little bit more. Spoke too soon about that fly. If you see any bruises on me, it's because I'm hitting myself with a fly swatter. Oh God, and then I miss. What is wrong? It's that close. How can I miss? I'm pretty sure there's just this one fly in here that's driving me bonkers. So I haven't been putting enough down on the bottom here. So let's put this down here. I get carried away and I always put them up on top. And then this one here was getting hard to do because it's just so massive. So let's you're still too big, actually. You know, I can still do a box. So, you know, it doesn't have to go in here just because I have it. This one might go better. And that, I'm sure, again, is a Martha Stewart. Yeah, look at the baking on this side. Definitely, if you want to do magazine harvesting and you find one of these in a thrift store, I get so much elements from her books. They're absolutely fabulous. And I wonder if I have another root. I don't think so. This is kind of a nice color. That kind of goes a little bit. Let's just put that in there. Coffee's delicious. Thank you, honey. Whoops. Try to stay in. Watched the movie Meg, M-E-G. I think it's an old one. And did my fussy cutting. Oh, are you gonna have to go there? I literally say just drop it sometimes, so that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna drop it. That's a lot of glue to be stuck on there if I tried to move it. All right, you okay there? Ouch, I missed again. This arm is going to be so bruised. So I had some little dogs that I wanted to include that were so cute. I wanted to include these two little ones. They're very cute. And then I have these ones that I wanted to add as well. This is the same as the one that's on the cover. Let's just make a square with them. And these are from the 2024 calendars that I got in January. They were 2024 and it was 2025, so they marked them way down. So I got 3 of them. I think I got the cats, the dogs, the Faith Sings. Yeah, this is a Faith Sing. And I think that was it. Did I get 2, 3? I think I got whatever the ones that I've almost used them completely up, because now I'm down to using the small parts, you know, where they have that one part on there where they show you this inside by giving you a small photo on the back. That's where I'm at now, is just using the small ones, because I'm pretty sure I've used up all of the large ones. Oops, went off the edge again. Gotta get that glue off there. Okay. And then I have these ones that I cut out. Remember, I've got to try to keep them down in the bottom. Oh, let's see here. I really want to get these flowers in. This is the flower journal. You know what? I should use one of my vases that I made. Forgot about that. I got these vases that I made, right? Let's try this blue one. I don't know if it's gonna stay in the square or if I'm just gonna use the vase by itself. That was really fun to fix. So there we go. I like that. Let's just take the vase out. Watercolors. This is watercolors. All right. I watch a lot of Laura Caldwell, her videos. She's got great videos. And we can put some greens in here now. That's too big. This is better. She has amazing videos. And I love her style. Let's see here. It's gonna be super layered, I guess. Should I just keep them into the yellow? That's nice and lush, isn't it? I love it. Okay, let's just put the greens down first and then let's layer them up here. Actually, let's put this one up first. make a nice bouquet. I'm not going to worry about trying to save writing space. I think I have quite a bit of writing space on here. Okay, you're going to go in first. There you go. Is that fly up there bugging you? Man, was it ever bugging me? I'm gonna have so many bruises on my arm. Oops. Please stay on. Please stay on. It's my own fault for fussy cutting this way, but I really had a good time fussy cutting out of the Perennial book. And that's what made me decide to make this super large or long, tall journal, is because I knew I had some of these that were super tall. And my other journals weren't big enough. Okay, so let's get this green on here. Whoa, I'm going off. Sorry. How am I gonna do that? How was it? Look at that mess. I went off the edge over there. I had to move it. What a mess. It dries clear, but why make myself such a mess? All right. Now let's add this one. So this is our that one goes there. Come on, this isn't rocket science. We're just layering it up. Come on. Sometimes I get myself bogged down. All right. Now I have so many here that could go in there. I think I kind of like the yellows more than I like the purples. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe this purple will fit better. Nope, I think this yellow fits better. Let me see what else I have here. How will you do in there? Ooh, that even looks better. How can I get you in there though? Actually, I need you in a different vase by yourself. You're just a little bit too big for this one. Okay, let's put that one in there and then we'll put our vase on. We don't have to stuff everything in one vase. But anyways, yeah, I was talking about Laura Caldwell. One of the things that she collects, and she's got such a good eye, and she knows so many of the artists, is the pottery. She does amazing. collecting pottery. So I love watching her. I think that you can come up with mark making designs. Let me just try to do this. I think you can come up with mark making designs by watching her videos and seeing her pottery. That's how I do it sometimes. They're just so cool looking. Okay, let's get this one in here. And this one's done. Super duper duper duper. Come on, get steady, 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 steady. Sometimes I feel like I get stuck or bogged down, and then I start rushing, and then things just, oh look, it's totally upside down. Ah! Let's try that again. And then I want to show you something with this. All right. Okay. So there's a problem with this, and this has always been my problem. Probably I'm trying. I really do try, but I need to learn how to do the shading. Like, where's the light coming and where's the shading? I don't do any of that shading stuff, and that's part of the problem. I know that's something that I really need to learn how to do, and I try so hard. I watch so many videos trying to learn, because all of my elements are perfect for me to add shading, but I literally don't know how. I don't know how. Pure frustration level on that. I wish I knew. I wish I knew how. Look at, you can still see my glue over there. If you have a super clean, do I have a super clean? I use these so much. You should be able to get it off with this sandpaper, but it has to be clean. I really like these designs, but I don't think you're gonna work there, but this one might. Let's just put this one down here. Oh, I have one in the vase too. When we're looking at the sky, I always think we need to go up. Okay. But I always seem to be moving them up. But look at this one. This is another Martha Stewart, I'm sure of it. But won't that look beautiful to balance that out? Are you needing to be straightened? I'm pretty sure one edge here is pretty crooked. Martha Stewart's where it's at. But if you haven't seen her crazy roast, where she went and did the roast with Justin Bieber. Oh my gosh, I laughed so hard. All right. Okay, finally got bogged down a little bit on that. I have this flower and I have this one. This is another Martha Stewart, I'm telling you. It's Martha Stewart world today. So there's a difference between these birds. This is a digital download. This is Etsy digital download. So these ones are standing. The other ones from the bird book are flying. And I've already checked my cutouts. I know that I cut out flamingos, which I would absolutely love to put in here. But I can't find my flamingos now, and I don't know if I can find another one. You only have so many birds of each kind because there's so many different kinds. If you don't have a tiny, that's what you need for fussy cutting. It makes life so much easier. My cutting is so bad. How about if we get the big one? Get a big one in here and just have the bird as part of it. Oh. Yeah. Isn't that great? Okay, let's layer that one. Then I think I'll just do one. We don't have to do, you don't have to feel like you have to do every page. We can actually leave a couple of blank pages as well. Okay, we got to figure out a really fun tune. I'm having a blast uploading my shorts on YouTube with music. I think I got it. I'm just gonna drop this on, okay? Drop it on. There we go. All right, now let's just drop this bird on there, okay? Now this one's gonna be craziness. Take charge, just take charge, just do it. I love watching some of the YouTubers, their hands are so steady. Some days my hands are super steady, but I think it would be worse if I didn't do crafting. I think crafting is forcing me to not lose my hand-eye, and we're just gonna drop it, okay? We're not gonna worry about where it goes in there. Okay, so let's just leave that. Whoop. Oh, got another one. It almost looks good up, but I don't want it to get caught on anything, so sorry, you gotta get locked in. So let's leave a couple of blanks then. So we really have way more cut out than I actually needed. I don't know. These didn't get cut out, so they're not going to be used on this project. I did want to put this one on, and I did want to put my velvet. think, 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 think. See what else I have on here. I already got my dogs on, I guess. This one's very pretty. Let me try to make this a little bit smaller. So this is the absolute opposite of Martha Stewart. This is a calendar. Paper quality really bad. Really flimsy. I think all people that work on paper crafts become paper snobs and always commenting on the good and the bad and the ugly of different papers. But they can't all be great. Alright, so that's way better. Let's get that on there. With, yeah, come on. You can do it. You can do it. Joshua 1:9. Let's put it down here. Have I not commanded you, be strong and courageous? Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Amen and praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Love, 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 love that. So I think I should have another small one like this. Oh, where are you? Maybe I put it on. Maybe I just need the one, but I also wanted to add this. I didn't get to add this cool, and I don't know if it's going to be here. This is velvet. Why don't we add it on the out there? Okay, let's put this on here. I don't know where I got that velvet. Just a thrift store buy. But it feels so cool. But I'm afraid if I add green with the red, it's going to become a kind of a Christmas. Red and brown, if you wonder, and you look on all my projects. Red and brown are the colors that I avoid the most. To me, they just don't look right to me. And no matter how hard I try, which I think explains why you won't find me distressing everything with the brown. I have it, but I don't think it looks good with what I do. So okay, don't worry about this. Don't worry. So let's add this here. I just think this is so pretty and it feels so good. It's pretty and it feels good. Let's do the top and the bottom. Any glue should work, but I would like to try my fabric tack again, because I really do need to use it. And I don't use it enough. In fact, I think I might have caused myself a problem. And then I don't think I could open it. Come on. This is why we wipe the top when we pour it. I can't get it out. We'll get a little bit out, and then I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get this cleaned up here. I did take a break and look after the bear's lid between projects. So with this one, we have a little bit more time to before it dries. So for some reason, I don't trust a ribbon to stay, so I try to get the glue on maximum amount of surface, just so that it will hold better. And I think I'm done this journal. I need a beautiful song to make a short video. Ah, don't you fall. Okay, did I drop you? Yeah, I did. Now I feel like that's gonna stay. So I didn't get to use all, oh, wait a minute. I better put the lid on that one. I didn't get to put all my fussy cuts out in here. Any glue will work on here. You just have to give yourself lots of drying time. If you used like Elmer's glue or something, just let yourself have some drying time, because that's the difference between the different glues, is the thickness and the drying time. The wetness too. Elmer's is a wetter glue, and that could result in puckering, so you gotta try to make it very thin, or a very small thin line to try to avoid that. And that's why some people don't like using glue sticks, but that is another dry glue that works pretty good. It won't cause puckering either. There we go. I don't know if I have any glue coming out of there or not. I love that feeling of that velvet though. It's really cool. Let's see what we've got on the front. Yep, we need our velvet here too. And I didn't even put a pocket on the front cover. Gotta come up with a pocket up here. Uh-oh, my buddy the fly is back. Look, I've got a coffee stain or something. Start again. All right. What part of the journal do you like? I think if I could draw, if I had drawing skills or painting skills, I would be doing different different journals, but I don't have any of that skills. And yeah, I made these little vases, but let's face it, I don't think I'm gonna become a painter or that kind of an artist. But I do really like recycling, and we've got 2 different kinds of cardboards on the cover here. One is a pop cardboard, and the other one is a Ritz crackers. No, Cheez-Its crackers. And that's all I want, is for my cardboard to have another life. And I think journaling is really healing. I think handwriting down our thoughts and our dreams and our hopes, and even just important dates and all of that, I think is something to preserve, even though they're saying that handwriting, cursive writing, is going to become extinct. I think there's something to be said for the slowness and the deliberateness of, writing by hand. Getting that thought from the heart to the hand. Okay, so got to use that what I wanted. And the reason that I didn't have the pocket here is that I don't like to really cover this up, and this is actually just a free downloadable. So I have always over here, and then I have always be. So what we need is something to be either a belly band. Oh, wait a minute. One of these might be able to be a belly band. Look at that one. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. See, I don't like the green and the red together. That really bugs me. But I think I can make this, let's just make it a tuck like this way. Okay, so I just need to strengthen that. I just need to give it a backing. Oh, I gotta put the cover on this one. And then we'll just make a tuck with that. That way we're not losing any of our flowers and stuff. Yeah, I really don't think I'm gonna be able to. I mean, I could try, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to list all of the magazines that all these cutouts came from. Would have been a lot of different ones. And believe it or not, I actually finish magazines. They're done, they're gone, so I don't even have the details anymore, except for the few cutouts that I may have put into something to be used like right now, but the actual magazine itself is gone. And yeah. All right, let's put this on here to be a little tuck. Now it's strong enough to be a tuck, and it's still very cool. And then I think I am done. So that's not bad. I had the part 1 of the construction, and I don't know how long this is. Almost an hour. And well, I did some of it on my live on Facebook. There we go. I'll deal with my pockets later. I have a thing of tags, but I don't go too crazy and I don't make too many because they don't tend to match. Pretty much I need to go through what's on my table and fix tags and stuff with that. So this first page I usually like to leave for them to write their name and dates and stuff. Don't really worry about decorating the first few pages if they want to add pictures of their family or something like that. And then it starts. Okay, so I'll do a video on this too. Okay, hope you like it.